right, team. Welcome back to Roadmap to Seven Figures. It's your boy Michael and Ryan from FBA University. Ryan, how we doing, brother?
Living the dream, man. Two back-to-back mentorships have been done. We're here today to push it to seven figures and find our product. We're going to tell you what we've been up to, why we've been a little bit distant. You might not have seen us. We've been working behind the scenes. So I'm excited to tell the guys how we're doing and how we're getting along on our journey.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, if you haven't seen the first episode, we'll link that in the description. But Ryan and I both are multi-six-figure Amazon sellers, and we run a community called FBA University. But now we're doing it from the ground up in public, and we're showing every step of the way. So first episode was really just talking through, what our idea was in some legality, setting up an LLC, kind of setting the groundwork. Right now, we dove right into product research. So Amazon is a little different than most businesses because you really want to find the product before you worry too much about your business name. Well, your business name you're going to have, but your brand name on Amazon and like your logo, all the administrative business things come after you find the product. So we hit the ground running, dove into Amazon product research using a tool called Helium 10. And so what we're going to do in this episode is we have a product that what would you put it at? 90%?
We're 95% confident, and we're 95% sure that this product is going to be a home run. And we want to take you guys on the journey. So we've combined our knowledge. We've got slightly different ways of doing product research. So we kind of filled in the gaps for each other on that, and we kind of bumped heads and kind of formulated the process and methodology to find this product. And based on what we know, based on products that we've launched that have done well and still continue to this day to do well, we feel that we found a really exciting niche that I know you guys are going to love too.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's go behind the curtain. We're going to first just show you the entire process. So if you are listening, we are sharing our screen now, and we're just going to show you kind of how we did it. So there's a couple different ways to do Amazon product research. You can use Helium 10's black box. We have videos on that will link, but this is my preferred way, and a lot of times how both of us have found products. You go to the Amazon catalog, make sure you're in the US or whatever market you're looking to sell in. If this was UK, it'd be a different URL, but the Helium 10 tool is right here, just so you know. And then new releases is here, and it's also shown right here. So I went in there, and then this is the new release catalog. And in this catalog, you see all of the best-selling products on Amazon within the last 90 days. So what that means is products are both selling well and new. Right there, those are both hits, right? We want to look for new markets that are crushing it. That's why new releases is such a good place to start. Within that, we narrowed down our search to toys and games because you want to pick a category. The categories that in general, I always have my students stay in are baby, electronics, home and kitchen and dining, office products, pet supplies, tools and home improvement, toys and games. Pause that video if you need to take that down.
Yeah, that's key information. Very, very key. Another one I'd add is sports and outdoors is pretty cool. But yeah, I agree with you, Mike, on those ones. Very, very, very key categories.
Yes, yeah. You don't. It's a process of elimination, so you just need one product. The more you can eliminate, the better. Taking you on again. So now we're in the toys and games category. What you do here is start running the X-ray extension, and through doing that X-ray extension here, we'll just run it live for you. You are able to see all this product information on products on the screen so that you don't have to guess, right? We already know just from how we got to this point that we're only looking at new products that are also selling well. So now what we're going to do, and what I always do, is filter the results to 10K minimum, nothing more than 250 reviews. Here we go. And so this is going to look different, this list, every day, because it depends on what products are new within that 90-day window. Also, what new products are selling well. But this led us to this product. I know it's grayed out for y'all, but this product has these numbers. And so immediately this was a jump out point for Ryan and I. And what we like is higher selling price for sellers that have some capital. It's better to stay above $30, in my opinion. We see good revenue, not a lot of reviews. And so what we did is run a reverse ASIN, run a keyword search, and then determined through Helium 10 Cerebro tool what keywords are actually popping out. And so once you land here, I like to filter on a minimum search volume of 1,000. I also know, all right, there's usually, give or take, about 32 listings on page 1. For the purposes of this, consider all the sales are happening on page 1. It's a little less than that. It's somewhere between 85 and 90%, I believe. But we just want to see what they're driving sales. So I set this organic rank, and then boom. Immediately, we're only seeing keywords that are driving back to the money. So just going back to this product, what we do here is find the keywords, searching by, really filtering by search volume. We want to see what is really driving this market. And so now we see, okay, there's a few keywords that they're ranking for on an organic rank that have over 100,000 search volume. What we do there is then enter a couple of these keywords on Amazon.com in terms of just entering it right here in the search bar. And we are able to again run the X-ray tool to see, okay, we already know that this listing is making sales. How are they actually generating sales? 1, and 2, if they are these sales something that we can take advantage of from a traffic perspective? And so through running the page 1 X-ray for top keywords we're considering, then we get to see a market. So you can see this keyword, which will be one of our, what we call keystone keywords, has 169,000 search volume, average revenue of almost 26,000, average reviews of 132. This is crucial. You don't want to compete on page 1 with super competitive others. And so boom, at this point, Ryan and I say, okay, we like what we see. Let's take a deeper look. At that point, we really searched a bunch of the keywords, did this same process. Like everything else, it's just a repetition. How much can you do the same thing over and over again? And at that point, we ran a keyword analysis, ran a competitor analysis, and we're at the point where we're saying, okay, we like what we see. We see FBA fees on the product, which includes fulfillment, and referral fees are not that expensive. There's a price range of about 50 to 80 on the products we're looking at. We like what we see. So at this point, for this portion of our business, we came together and just somewhat discussed, is this a product we could see ourselves branding? And
Yes.
so, right, I know we had some back and forth on this, but why don't we go into what's next? Like what the process looks like once you decide, I think this is a product that I want to go forward on. You are actually handling a lot of the communication with
Yeah.
them. So let's just one discuss why why we chose this specific market and over a lot of others, and then what's next for the FBA boys.
Sure, for sure. So yeah, this product stood out to us because one, the revenue was crazy. The search volume is insane. So over 100,000 search volume for a number of highly relevant keywords is a really good sign. So combine the search volume of, six-figure search volume to the low number of reviews, actually below 200 reviews is crazy. So those two combined is great. Relatively new product to the market, but with a sustained search volume over a significant amount of time, which really stood out to us. The high price that Mike spoke on, really good because a lot of sellers that coming into the space won't be able to afford the minimum order quantity that suppliers have with that product. So that immediately gives us a competitive advantage over other people. So that's another great way for us to stand out. And yeah, everything basically pointed towards this product being absolutely incredible. So we're going to launch it into the market. I'm currently at the stage now, which is where it gets interesting, right? So once you've found a product, you've done all the research on the data and all that good stuff, you get to the point now where you reach out to suppliers. So that's where I am at the moment, reaching out to suppliers. I'm checking out that they can actually do the add-ons that we want. They can differentiate the way that we want it to do. They can do the extra features and they can bundle it with the products that we want bundled together with the product. So make us stand out from the competition. And yeah, we're at the stage now where we're negotiating with suppliers on unit prices, on quantities, on getting samples delivered to us. We can actually test these products. And yeah, we're at the creative stage. So it's really, really exciting. And next week, we're going to take you through what that creative stage looks like. We'll show you screenshots of us talking to suppliers. And yeah, it's going to get really good. So I'm excited. My creative juices are flowing. And I can't wait to test out these products and decide on one that we potentially want to launch.
Hell yeah. And it's exciting to find a product, but then you have to verify a crucial piece, which is margins. And you can get an idea of the range based on what you see on Alibaba, or if you have a quote elsewhere, you have an idea, but it's always a back and forth negotiation. And so before you can ever greenlight a product, you have to know what you would pay. And so we're doing that. And then the more fun part is designing this thing. We see a lot of different ways to differentiate, which is key. You don't want to just bring in the same shit, right? So we're gonna play around. We might start with a couple different products in the same market, a couple of variations. Stay tuned for that, and then sourcing product design next week on Roadmap to Seven Figures. See y'all.
See you guys.